welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I'm up to is what you're gonna see. And today I'm working a little more on the R2D2 pillow. So I am up to doing the duplicate stitches, so I have to add more color to this pillow in a different technique than I had been using before. So I figured I would show you how to do a duplicate stitch. So you do need a yarn needle or a tapestry needle for this, which is basically a sewing needle with a larger eyelet. I don't know if you could see that, but the whole, yeah, it's much bigger. It's good. It's designed to accommodate yarn. So you do need a tapestry needle for this and a scissor and the yarn. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So what I did is I identified the stitch that I have to duplicate over. So basically, let me see how close I can get in here. So this stitch right here, that looks like a V, I'm going to go up the right and up the left here. I'm going to put the red yarn on top of this blue stitch. So the way I'm going to do that, I pulled my yarn through from the back to the front at the bottom of the stitch I want to cover. So that's what I've done already. And now I have yarn needle, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this stitch to the top corner and I'm going to go underneath it, and underneath the stitch I'm going to come down. Just like that. And we're going to pull this through. Right? You don't want to pull too tight because remember you're covering that blue stitch. Right? And then from here, you're going to come back down through that stitch that you just covered. So I'm going to put my hand underneath. I'm going to grab that from the bottom. And voila. So let me just loosen that first one so it covers good, because you want to really control the tension. But look at that. You would never know it was originally a blue stitch. So now again, it's going to get a stitch next to it. So I'm going to come through from the bottom. So pardon me as I find the stitch, which is right there. And I'm going to pull that through. Okay. And then again, let me readjust here. We're going to come up to cover here and across and back down. So that means we're going to go under that and under that. And we'll pull that through. And then we come back down to the bottom where we started. And I'm going to reach underneath and we're going to pull that through. And then I'm going to take my little yarn needle and just adjust the tension properly. There we go. So that's what it's looking like. So I'm going to continue to work on this. So this is the progress that I made. So you can see I did all the red here. I forgot my black yarn. So I did the white perimeter here and also over here. So the black, it's going to be like every other stitch in these boxes here, these two. And then over here, this is going to get filled in with the black. And then also up here, this also has to get filled in. But making progress, making progress. So I'm back home and I have my black yarn again. So I was working more on R2. So it's really, really coming along. So before I wrap this up for the day, I wanted to show you how far I got. This is what R2 is looking like. So I continued the double stitch over there. And over here, my tension varied a little bit and some of the blue is poking through. In person, it's not as dramatic as it's looking on the camera. And then over here, I did the alternating. But yeah, coming along. Now I'm up to having to do the back side of the pillow, which is just a simple, straightforward stockinette stitch. So I'm going to work on that off camera, and then when we pick up the last piece, it'll be doing some of the binding off and stuffing it with a pillow. Almost done, home stretch. So with that, I am done for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.